All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Back here once again to declare the downfall and collapse of this wicked kingdom, Babylon the Great, which is America. And also let you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel. Okay, you are the true sons of the Heavenly Father, in which the true name in ancient Hebrew, which his name is Yahweh, which means he is, or he exists, or he to be. And also as well, likewise, the name of the Son, which is also in ancient Hebrew as well, which his name is Yahweh Shah, in which the name Yahweh Shah means he delivers and he saves. All right, and just like how his name implies, he's going to do just that towards the nation of Israel, which once again is you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Okay, and once again, those are the names, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, who we come in the stead of to teach this gospel, good news unto the members of the Hope Elect, and also to further in the inspiration or the coming of the kingdom of our Lord, Yahweh Shai, all right, whom is foretold within the scriptures to set his dominance in his kingdom in this current time today. All right, and before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, HaKodesh. Also, as well as always, double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. That's continually feeding the block through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Shai, continuing in the legacy of the prophets and the apostles of old that have also learned underneath our Lord Yahweh Shai, and also further in his ministry to also usher in the coming of the kingdom of Yahweh, by Hashem, Shai, and sealing the elect. And also as well, Shalom, much honors as well to the Hope Elect as well. That's also doing the same things in his work, all right, and following the apostles' doctrine, all right, and continuing to further his ministry as well in all faith, true sincerity, and also in all charity. All right. Now again, man, we're back out here to declare the downfall, collapse of this wicked kingdom, which once again is Babylon the Great, which is America, which is recorded within the scriptures, and also as well the downfall of Esau Edom, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. And also to warn our people, those that hear and understand, of the times that we're about to enter into, which are the days of distress and days of trouble and days of darkness, and which, again, those are things that are foretold within the scriptures that's going to come upon this time, which is the Lord's judgment, in which the Lord is going to judge the whole entire planet Earth, and every single person that you see today, whether on this side of the world, the other side of the world, man, okay? In which the Lord is going to try every man's work in this time, whether it be good or whether it be evil, pursuant to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. All right, and this is the time now to where the Lord is going to judge all these people that are here, and to bring down their rightful judgment. Okay, and that's why now is a more pivotal time more than ever to lock in to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shah, because the times that we're about to enter into is going to be a time to where it's going to be complete chaos, to where there's no other avenue concerning the light, and there's no other avenue as far as answers other than the knowledge in Yahweh Bashim Shah, which is within the scriptures, man, which is like it says in the book of Isaiah, the 33rd chapter. It says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, in which if you don't have the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Shai and the tools which the Lord has provided us concerning his word, then you're more than likely to be caught up in the snares and traps of Esau Edom, which he has laid down. Because make no mistake, man, these troops are ready to go. All right, these armies, the boots on the ground, all that is prepared, man. That's that sword, like it says in the book of Ezekiel, the 7th chapter. That sword is sharpened, okay, and it's sharpened to the point of where it's able to make a clean slice and cut. All right, and that is and that sword represents Esau Edom, which once again is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. All right, the Lord is preparing that sword, which is Esau, to bring down judgment here on the earth. All right, and that's how he's going to judge these people. All right, by way of the sword, by way of these tribulations, man. Okay, and also as well, that's going to be the ultimate test of your faith. All right, it's going to be that's why the scriptures say that with much tribulation we will enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So we also have to experience that as well. And that's why the Lord is bringing us up in the spirit, and also building up our faith in this truth, so that we're able to withstand those times, like I was saying earlier, representing Isaiah the 33rd chapter, wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our time. So these things that we have experienced up until this point now, as we're speaking, these things were set up for us to go through, and so that when the time comes, when all hell breaks loose, then we'll be prepared. We'll be well prepared. It's like when you go into war. You know, you don't go into war just out there. You know, you just wing it. Just let things roll the way that they are. Right. No, man. Before you go to war, you got to suit up. You know, you got to put on the shield. You got to put on the helmet. You know, the breastplate. All right, the scriptures talk about that. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh by small shot.
Get that right.
Yeah, go ahead and get that right. All right, and then after that, yep. So yeah, you're supposed to put on that whole armor, man, because these devils are ready. They're ready to go to war with Jake, man. All right, and that's what we were speaking about last week. You know, and that's it's been a recurring theme concerning the ministry. Is that everything that's happening right now, and everything that happened in history up until now, has always been about Jacob and Esau. That's what this whole story revolves around. It revolves around those two nations, Jacob and Esau, and that's how this whole story is gonna conclude with Jacob and Esau. Yeah. This is how this whole story is gonna end, with Jacob and Esau. Because those are the two nations that have been set up to play a pivotal role in this whole cinema that the Lord has authored and directed. Okay, but like we was speaking about earlier concerning being prepared, you know, you got to make sure that you have every single piece of armor that's required. Okay, because you can't just go into the battlefield missing any piece of armor, man. If that happens, and if that's the case, then you're more than likely to get a hit in your weak point. You know, if you're missing the shield, guess what? You're more than likely to get pierced through. All right. So that's why now you have to prepare yourself, put on that whole armor, like we were saying. All right. You got it up.
Bible shot, you know, if I may add, is that if you don't have the whole armor as well, is that you can be, you know what I'm saying, like subject to believe these false doctrines, man. You know, so like your faith will be swayed from left to right if you don't have the whole armor on. Because when you got the whole armor on, man, you 10 toes down, man. You gonna hold it down for Yahweh Shema Rashad. But I got Ephesians 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh by Shema Rashad.
That's right. It said be strong in Yahweh by Shema Rashad, man. So that means that there's none other thing that you can lay your hat on in this current time today that's going to offer you any sort of protection, any sort of assurance for your life. Okay? Because everything you see around you right now is temporal, man. It's all temporal. It's here for a moment and it's gone the next day, man. All right? That's why you shouldn't, Jake, you know, especially with our people, man, they shouldn't be caught up in the allure of Babylon, because it's all a mirage. Yep. It's an illusion. You know, it's an illusion to keep you entranced in the ways of Babylon the Great, man. Because when you really peel back the curtains and you get rid of the smoke and mirrors, you see really what this place really is, man. Okay. And you come to find out that it doesn't assure you life, you know. It doesn't give you any assurance of living, you know. It doesn't support life, you know, in the continuation of life, you know. So that's why again that further goes to the scripture that the brother's bringing out, saying to trust in Yahweh by Shema Shah. You know, basically put all your assurance and your trust in Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. But that's everything's said and done. They shut everything down, man. What else do you have? You know, what else you got, man? You know, everything that you have is going to be seized. It's going to be taken, man. Because at any point, Esau can just take away all your so-called rights, because they're not rights, they're your privileges. Esau can just take away all your privileges and just say, we have, and basically take possession of everything that you have. Okay, and they can do that because it's actually written in their legislation that in the time of emergency they can do that. Okay, they can take all your resources and gain possession over it, man. So you really don't own anything, man. You know, you got our people talking about like they own like lands and stuff like that, and we really don't own anything, man, because Esau can just come in, swoop in, and just take it, man. All right, because everything here is you just borrowing from Esau, man. You really don't have any sort of sovereignty or, you know, any independence here in Babylon, man. Everything is been given to you by Esau, man. All right. So yeah, you got up.
And in the power of his might.
Yeah, in the power of his might, man. Because time and time again, Yahweh Shemel Shai has shown us that out of all the scenarios that the Lord, all scenarios that Israel have experienced and went through, the Lord time and time again has shown his miracles, man. He's shown his great works. Because it's been multiple times that Israel was put into a state to where we're going to be destroyed, man. But every single time, Yahweh Shemel Shai has always showed up at the right time to deliver Israel, man. Okay? And guess what? It's no different today. And that's also geared towards the remnant. Okay? Because that's what really Esau Edom is looking to target. It's the remnant of Israel. Because they know about the remnant. They know about the 144,000. They know about the 1/3. They know about them that believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai and hold fast to the faith in the Lord, man. So that's the main target, man. 2/3, they don't care about them, man. They're done. You know, they already got them. They already got them in the snare, in the trap. You know, they already got them hemmed up. You know, concerning the ways of Babylon the Great, man. They're done, man. They're not concerned about them. They're not concerned about the Jake with the pants hanging half down his ass, you know, with a blunt in his mouth. They don't care, man. They already got him. They got Jake right where they want him, man. Their real target is the ones that believe in the truth. All right? Because we see behind that veil that deception. And that is the thing that makes Esau shiver in his boots, man. That's the main thing that makes Esau fearful. Is knowing the truth, knowing the lies that he's been pushing, and knowing what's really going on behind closed doors, man. That's really what he's afraid of, man. And that's why it's so much of an attack concerning this truth being brought out the way that it is, because this is a direct attack towards his agenda. You know, this is the chink in his armor right here, man. All right, this is what crumbles his whole system and his kingdom is his word. All right, in its entirety. All right, and it's 100% fullness, man. When it's brought out the way that it is on this side, man. It's brought out concerning Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, concerning was really the scripture is talking about that full picture. Okay, but yeah, you got it.
Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Yeah, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. So you're supposed to put on the whole armor, not just a half of the armor, not just one piece of the armor. You know, the armor that suits you. All right.
Right.
Because case in point, I gave an example, man. It's like, you know, you got certain when you go into, like, back in the ancient world, when you have men that go into war, into the battlefield, it's certain pieces of armor that just don't really suit them. Mm-hmm. You know, it might be too heavy.
Yeah.
It might be too light.
Yeah.
You know, it might be give me an example, right? 300.
Yeah.
With what's that guy?
Russell Crowe?
No. It's Fealties. The guy with the hump.
Yeah.
You
know? Yeah, he was Xerxes' little eagle or something.
Yeah. But before that, he wanted to be a part of the 300. He wanted to be a part of the standing army.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing he couldn't do was lift that shield.
Yep, that's right.
You know, and he told him, "Look, you can't go in war with us because that one issue could just kill all of them." You know, that's what Leonidas was trying to tell him.
Yeah.
You know. But I brought that example just to show you that, look, it's just that, hey, really, it gives you an example that not everyone is suited to go into war.
That's
you know?
Fire. That's fine.
Not everyone's suited to go into war.
That's right.
You know? You got those that just not capable of doing it. They don't have the qualities of going into war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's why you don't see every single Israelite that's in this troop, because they're not all suited to go to war, man. All right? They're not. Some of them can't handle the shield. Some of them can't handle the breastplate. Some of them can't even put on a piece of armor.
Yeah.
You know? So they're not qualified. They're not qualified to be in this war.
That's right.
All right? And that's why I was saying earlier about certain Jakes, you know, they're already caught up in Esau's web, man. All right? Because they weren't fit. They weren't fit to stand up against it. And that's the thing about it, man, is that, you know, Jake, they get shook up whenever Esau rolls around, man. You know, they real brave when it comes to their own people. But when Esau rolls up, you know, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Be straighten up, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. They take that armor off.
Yeah, they take the armor off real quick. Like, oh shit, like, hold up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It says just like this.
man, that's Jake.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so again, man, not all Israel suited up to go to war, man. And that just you know, that's one of the many examples to show you. But like I was saying earlier, concerning that armor, you know, those that are qualified, right, that have those qualities, which the main quality is faith. All right. That in itself shows you that you know, those are the ones that are ready to go to war, man. Those are the ones that are prepared, and that's why the brothers read like concerning putting on the whole armor. All right. So if you meet that quality, then you're able to put on that whole armor. All right. Go ahead, I'll continue.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, and are you in the blue letter?
Yes, sir.
Get wild.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you're supposed to get the whole armor so you can stand up against the wiles of the devil, which the devil that the Bible speaks of is Esau Edom, man, which is the father of all lies, man. You know, which he is the author of lies. Okay. You know, that's why the scriptures, another scripture that tell you that is that concerning 2/3 and wicked Jakes that were there during the time of the Roman Empire, and even today. The scripture saying that ye are your father the devil. All right? In which that devil represents Esau. All right? So that's why you know, Israel, they tend to like you know, move a certain way concerning Esau, because that's their father. You know, when you have somebody as a father, you show a certain decorum of respect towards your father, right? So that's why when Israel 2/3 get around Esau, that's when that respect comes out, because that's who your father is. You respect your father. So that's who they show respect to. They show respect to Esau Edom, which is their father, the devil. Like that's what Yahweh Shah told them. All right. Instead of giving your proper respect and reverence to Yahweh Bashman Shah, who is your true father. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
I have wiles in the blue letter is Strong's G 3180 methodia. Methodia, which goes back to the word method, which means cunning arts.
Yeah, cunning arts. All right. Scriptures speak about Esau Edom being a cunning hunter. All right, in which a cunning hunter, is an expert or a professional that lands snares and traps to catch their prey. Okay. So Esau Edom being the cunning hunter that he is the master of wiles, like the brothers reading about the definition, in which again is cunning works, you know. To which that's why everything you see around you is so is hidden in a certain way, you know, and to where, like, you know, if you're not paying attention, like you'll just miss it, you know, you'll miss what Esau Edom is really, you know, conveying. And a lot of the times they show you in entertainment, you know, because entertainment is one of the main methods, like you brought in the definition. Entertainment is a main method or medium, right, of bringing forth, you know, certain, you know, basically saying certain things or to show you certain things. All right. To which if you don't have the trained eye to know what he's, you know, basically having the knowledge of what he's talking about, then, like I said, you'll just fly right over your head.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But like I said, entertainment is the main medium or method that Esau Edom used to, you know, bring out certain things. Okay. And that's why the brothers bringing out the definition concerning wiles, because that's the main thing that that has Israel so caught up in Babylon the Great, because they see something on you know, they fixate so much on something that's like on the television screen or like social media, to where spirit, man. They focus so much on what's on social media that they'll just try to project that in their own life.
Yeah.
And try to imitate it and try to duplicate that.
Yeah.
You know, and just lose themselves. You know, lose themselves. You know, and try to be like the next LeBron, or try to be like the next you know, Kim Kardashian.
That's a part of that cunning art that you're going into.
Yeah.
You know? Like the cunning art, the deceit, the smoke and mirrors.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But continue on that definition.
Deceit, craft, lie in wait.
Yeah, deceit, craft, and it says lie in wait. Okay, which that's what you do. When you set up a snare and a trap, you lie in wait and you wait till your prey gets caught up, man. All right, and that's what happened to my people. They got caught up, you know, and they fell prey. All right. And Esau Edom, all I had to do was just wait till you know, wait till Jake just fall into that trap, man. Okay. You see something like that definition? What you got?
This is the Thayer's Greek lexicon on Strong's G 3180 Methodia. It's going into to follow craftily framed devices deceive.
Yeah, break down.
Yeah, man, and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? That goes back to Psalms 83, man. All right, that crafty counsel, you know, and that crafty counsel is started with Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, and all of the other heathen nations that go up under, man. Okay, all of the things that Elder is bringing out. All right, that is what Esau put on our people as far as the deceit, trying to be the next, you know, John Cousteau, man. All right, but they ain't gonna do nothing but lead your ass to death. Black, you know, I hate saying black, but you know, black culture was given to Jacob. It was actually given to you, man. All right, these devils sit at the table and they figure out how can we keep these Israelites niggas. Yeah, man, let's give them another celebrity. You know, because if you look at all of the leaders and things of that nature, all right, of these other nations, they don't give them comedians and athletes to speak for their nation. They got prominent people that they put in place, but Jake, they give you Cardi B, they give you LeBron James, they give you Jay-Z, they give you Beyonce, they give you Richard fucking Pryor, man. All right, to speak for all of Jake. You know, that is another one of those crafty devices because Jake is gonna emulate those same leaders that sold out. That's why you got Jake out here acting the way they acting, man. All right, thinking that they tough, thinking that they got it all. Yahweh Shema Shah gonna make an example out of these niggas when all hell break loose and prove to them that they didn't have it all from the get-go. You know? Because mind you, they didn't put the whole armor on like, you know, like how you is, man. All right? You in the truth, okay? All right, man, you holding the faith, you doing the work, you holding it down, you standing 10 toes down for Yahweh Shema Shah. Everybody not doing that. All right? You are sticking to one doctrine. You not camp hopping and doing all of this like you be seeing a lot of Israelites. We ain't gonna say their names. That's camp hopping. You know, if you know, you know. You know? But
yeah, also laying back what you're saying too. That reminds me of I believe it was Malcolm X that said this, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, the saying was that our people are the only group of people that look at entertainers as their leaders. And that's true. They only look at the people that give entertainment as their leaders. Like, they don't, you know, they don't care about anything else other than the people they entertain, you know, to lead them in the way they should go. You know? And the reason why it is because, again, like we was going to the wilds, right? The definition is because Esau Edom put them there to do that. You know, put these entertainers there to be that you know, that's quote unquote teacher or you know, or a figurehead. Yeah. You know, to represent our people, to represent Jake. Right. You know. But that just go to show you that, you know, that go to show you that Esau Edom, he cleverly he does that so that he can continue to have our people in the same estate that they are. In other words, to be that so-called Negro that sing and dance for Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and to give him entertainment so they can just go in that same cycle over and over again, just to be that entertainment to them. Man. That's the reason why Esau Edom do that, so that he can just continue that same cycle of Jake just being a clown. And you see it, man. You see it with Jake that's here, you know, that walk around, man. Clowns, man. Because why? Because they're following that same cycle. Because Esau Edom put these so-called leaders in entertainment for them to follow, so they can just be a court gesture, just to continue and follow. You know. And that's why it's written in Ecclesiastes that folly is set in great dignity. Because that is the main thing that Esau Edom is pushing to basically be that wild. That's the main wild that he's using. Okay? Which is that folly. All right? That's right. Yeah, you got it.
I got second Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 15. It reads, "Not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all." Right, man? And that's Jake. Jake loved the so-called white man, man. Okay, Jake loved to emulate their, you know, father, you know, the image of their father, man, which is, you know what I'm saying, which is Esau, the devil, you know. And in that scripture, Yahweh said he was a murderer from the beginning. So really Cain. And Cain is Esau reincarnated, man. Okay? And Jake don't like following after the prophets of old because it's too much responsibility for Jake. You know? Jake don't like the responsibility of being an Israelite. And a lot of these Israelites know that they Israelites. Like a lot of Jake actually know that they Jake. They just want to just, you know, leave it as them knowing, and that's good enough, and they gonna go back being a ninja, man. Okay, but Yahweh Shema Shah not even dealing with that. This comes, you gotta be able to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. That's why Yahweh Shema Shah said, what, be a hearer and not just a doer? Salakia, be a doer and not just a hearer, man. Okay, so you gotta be able to walk the walk with Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, and that's doing the work. Having the faith, keeping the Sabbath, following the high holy days, following the laws you know you can keep to the best of your ability. All right? Considering your ways, repenting every day. Is Jake out here doing that? No. No. But they YOLO it up. Why? Because that's what Esau taught them to do. Esau put a whole twist on the Bible. That's that wild, that deceit, to the point where Jake can't untwist it, to the point where they don't have a knowledge of self and they can't see they self past being a real nigga. You know? Because Jake want to be a real nigga but not a real prophet, man. All right? Because you got Jakes out here that think they prophets, and you got Jakes out here that are really prophets. That's why the scriptures say that, you know what I'm saying, that you will have a prophet among you, that you will know that, you know what I'm saying, that a prophet was among you. You know?
Yep. Still on that definition? Hold that. We're gonna go back to that definition.
Okay.
But real quick, we're at the scriptures where that speaks about the leaders of our people. Calls them the earth.
That's the Isaiah 9 and 6.
Yeah. You just grab that real quick and then we'll jump back to that definition. Because like the brother's going to, man, those are the leaders that Jake, you know, they follow after, in which is continue to be deceived by, man. All right. And like I said, man, Esau Edom is the one that put him there, put him in that position to be that representative of Israel. You know, like you're saying, those quote unquote prophets. You know, because you know they basically deliver a certain message towards Jake. You know, Israel can look at one of them as being prophet, man. Like, you know, especially like rappers and stuff like that. Like they look at them as being those same figureheads. You know, basically follow after what they say. Okay, being those quote unquote, you know, so-called pseudo teachers. You know, which again cause our people to go off. All right, and to continue in this facade which Babylon the Great pushes forth, man. Continue to be a ninja, basically. You know, being a clown. All right. Yeah, you got the scripture. Okay.
I got Isaiah chapter 9, and I can start really at verse 15. The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Yeah, these people cause them to err. You know, and that's your so-proclaimed leaders like your Al Sharpton,
Jesse Jackson's,
this jackass. You know what I mean? those kind of jakes, man. They continue to cause our people to err. You know, and those are the ones that are continuing that same cycle, man. They willingly done it, man. You know, they willingly took the bag. You know, concerning Esau.
Yep.
And they're willingly causing our people to err. And that's why the Lord got a special judgment waiting for them, man. Because here it is, you know that lets you know, man, the level that Israel is willing to go in order to get the bag, so to speak, to basically get, you know, money put in their pockets. You willing to forsake your own people.
Man, it's fucked up.
You willing to forsake your own people, knowing you're doing wrong, knowing knowing what you're doing, but you continue to do it just because you want to get your pockets full, man. Now that kind of Israelite is the most despised, man.
Yeah.
Because you know what's going on, man.
Yeah.
But yet you are willingly doing it just to cause our people to continue to go off, man. Like, again, man, Yahweh Bashmel Shai has a special, crafted judgment waiting for your ass, man.
Dr. Shah, can I please bring this out?
Yeah, you got it.
Because you can break it down, but this is definitely backing you up. Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till it all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall teach them, so it's like it, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah. So that main point the brother that brought out is that them that break one of these least commandments and teach others also to do that, you are going to be called least in the kingdom. So old saying, Israelites that are in those positions that teach our people to continue to go off in the kingdom, you're going to be the least. You're going to be at the very bottom of Israel. You're going to be it ain't no telling how the Lord's gonna do it, man. You know, you'll be a common Israelite, right?
Yeah.
You'll be in the kingdom, but you'll be at the lowest position of Israel.
Yeah.
You know, to where ain't no telling, man. But you're gonna be the least in the kingdom, man. You're gonna be the least regarded, man.
Yep. That's that everlasting contempt.
Yeah. That's That's that everlasting shame and contempt.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna, that's what they're gonna be seeing. That's what the Lord's gonna reveal it to them. That's what they were doing.
Yep.
And during that time, you're gonna, again, man, you're gonna be called the least. You're gonna be at the lowest of Israel concerning our nation, man.
That's some hell of a news, man. To hear that from the Lord.
Yeah, man.
That's some hell of a news, man.
And
that'll really break your heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, and that's and that's also on the flip side, like he's reading, right? Is that them that do and teach the word, right? They're gonna be called the greatest in the kingdom.
That's right.
So here it is. You got a certain of Israel that believe, right? The remnant that are teaching. All right, guess what? You're gonna be called greatest in the kingdom, man. You're putting your life on the line for Yahweh Bashar Shai and for the truth. And you're also putting your life on the line just to preserve your own people, because really, at the end of the day, man, we're trying to what we're doing is that we are continuing the heritage. We're promoting our heritage, and we are also continuing that heritage which has been lost to us, man. Because here it is, we lost our heritage, we lost who we are. We didn't even know we were Israelites at a certain point, man. But now we've been brought back to our nationality. Now we know who we are. Now we know our heritage, and now we are continuing that heritage, man. We're continuing that what's the word I'm looking for? We're continuing the family line.
Exactly.
We're continuing that legacy. We're continuing that lineage. That lineage that's been chosen, and that's a heavy thing, man. That's heavy in itself, because even the fact that you hold firm to this truth shows you that you are a part of that lineage, and you're continuing that lineage. You are a part of that chosen lineage that always maintain the spirit of worshiping Yahweh Bashar Shai, man. That righteous seed. As scripture say, man, the Israel of the Most High. Okay, and like we were saying earlier, right, just to bring it all full circle, those are the ones that are fit for war.
Yep.
Those are the ones that are fit to take on the whole armor, like we was bringing out earlier. But you continue on where we at, unless that was it.
Kind of like I got another one. It was 1 Corinthians 15 and 58 to back you up.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
It's going into like being like fit. For what's to come. 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh Bashar Shai.
Yeah, and those are the ones that are not tossed to and fro with every wind of doctrine. And their foundation is in Yahweh Shai, which is that solid rock. All right. Which that's where we have built our foundation on Yahweh Shai. All right, that's why when all hell breaks loose, that's why when trials and tribulations come around, and Esau brings down the hammer concerning these draconian laws, that's what's going to solidify. That's what's going to keep us stable. All right, not being shaken or moved. Okay, which is indicative to the parable that Yahushua was bringing out concerning the house that was built on solid rock, you know, and versus the house that was built on sand, you know. So that's when those storms and tempests came, and the one that stood firm on that rock, which is Yahushua, continued. You know, basically that house was firm. All right. But that sand represents like we were going to earlier, right? Those different wiles and, you know, things that's promoted here in Babylon, which again was promoted by these jackasses in entertainment that sell this bullshit to Israel to get into, man. You know, basically to emulate, you know, and to try to you know, basically do the same thing that they're doing, try to reach that same point. All right, it's the allure, you know, it's that what I'm looking for. It's that they're entranced.
Yeah.
You know, basically they see it, you know, and they're mesmerized by it.
Yeah.
You know,
they're marveling.
Yeah, it's just like you when you're a kid, right? A kid is very impressionable. And that's really the reason why the Lord called people sottish. They're sottish children.
Yeah.
You know, because they see something, they want to emulate it. Like when you're a kid, you want to try to imitate it, right? You want to pretend, right? You just want to do what they're doing. You want to get all the chains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You want to be the cool kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right. Right.
You want to be you want to be that cool kid, man.
Right.
And that's what Israel is doing, man. They're trying to be that cool kid. You know, they're trying to imitate what they see. You know, and that's why they're getting trapped up. With wherever the hell they're into, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna lead them to death. Okay. Yeah. Read that over again.
Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahushua.
That's right. It says always abide in the work. All right. That means abiding in the work. It really brings back the point concerning us being continue to rely and continue to basically hang your hat on the truth, so to speak. All right, this is what your way of moving in life revolves around. Okay, because again, it goes back to our heritage. You know, because people look at this as like, oh, it's some, you know, like what kind of religion is this? Or what kind of practice is this?
What Bible y'all reading?
You know what I mean? Like what type of you know, what type of religion y'all doing, man? No, it's not a religion, man. It's our heritage. It's something that was passed down from our forefathers, man. All right. The law was given to our people, man. The law was given to the Israelites, man. All right. There was no other nations that were there during when our Lord gave written the laws on tablets of stone, man. All right. He only gave that to a certain people, man. No other nation that can come into that, man.
Not at all.
All right.
You want me to go prove that?
So, yep.
Because I can get in Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1.
Yeah, you can get it, and then we'll jump back to where you're at. Okay. But yeah, that the law was given to us, man, and only us, so that we're able to govern. All right. Yeah, you got it.
I got Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
Yeah, it said above all nations of the earth, man. Okay? As long as you continue in the words and the edicts that Yahweh Bashmel Shah has given us, man. And that has now spilled over to this time of day, to where now the Lord is requiring us to continue to abide in the work. All right, which falls back on those same two specific laws that the Lord Yahweh Shah said that to keep, which hang all the other laws. All right, in which all that encompasses in this work. All right, and the only way to fulfill those two, those main two that Yahweh Shah was telling our people to keep. The only way to do that is if you continue in the law of faith. Because if you continue in the law of faith, it's going to push you to abide in the work and to fulfill those two main laws that Yahweh Shah told our people to keep, man. Yeah. Then all the rest of the laws will fall right under them. Yeah. So that's where it starts. It starts with the law of faith. All right. And then once you do that, then you're able to abide in the work, and then every single of us will fall in line. See, and
that ain't hard.
And that's not hard to do. You know, and that's really how the order goes. You know? As long as you follow that order that Yahweh Bashmal Shai has given concerning what to do in this time, you get it. Yeah, that's it, man. It's simple. Simple mathematics, man. You know? You got it.
Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage.
Yeah, there you go. It says you gave us knowledge in the law of life, which is what? A heritage. So him giving us this word, these laws, these practices, all right, these ordinances, all this is our heritage, man. Okay? All that is our heritage, and that is what that is our way of living. Okay? That's why the Apostle of the Bar always said, man, is that, and he always say it best, is that you have to get into it. You know, you have to get into this work, man. You have to get into this truth. You know? You have to basically put your whole being into it, man. It's not just for show. All right, it's not put on like you put on some clothes and you just put them on and take them off, man. Oh man, you're an Israelite each and every single day, each and every single hour, minute, second, man.
That's right.
All right, you're not just a weekend only Israelite, man. All right, you're not just a Saturday only Israelite, man. You're an Israelite each and every single day, man. Okay. Because why? Because again, that's our heritage. This is who we are as a people. All right. And once you understand that and you accept that, then everything will start to make sense. All right. Because a lot of our people that say that they're in the truth, or they say that they're Israelite, really their work shows something different. Like case in point, these are the Israelite camps, man. All right. They put on the clothing, right? You put on the uniform, right? You put on and you'll say the kings and you say the right words, and use the right lingo. But when the camera's off, back to being a ninja, man. Back to being that old Israelite,
that old bottle, man.
That old bottle, man. And we know this, man. We know it because the Spirit showing what they're doing, man. The Spirit shows how they operate, man. But the one thing that really tells you that is the doctrine. That's the main indicator on how Jake, live their lives when the camera's turned off. Yeah. Look at the doctrine. Yeah. Is it congruent with the words that are spoken within the scriptures? Does it all line up? The answer to that is no. Then guess what? More than likely, it's something that is hindering them from getting the full picture, from getting the full scope of this word that Yahweh Bashmal Shah has given us, man. All right, it's a dam in the way to where those wars are supposed to go through. All right,
that was fire.
And it could be anything. It can be anything a part of their lives that can just cause that blockage within that waterway so that waters can't run through. This is supposed to be everlasting water that's supposed to spring and continue to cycle and spring forth. You know? So if there's something in the way, you got to get it out. You got to remove it. You know? Yeah. Is that more on there?
I got something that Yahweh Shah said is going into them saying that you honor with your lips with your heart.
Okay, yeah, you can get that. And you can break down.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 8. This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, right, man? They'll say, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They know all the lingo, like what Elder was talking about. They got all the jargon. They know all the prayers. They got everything, all of the proper, spiritual ammunition, so to speak, to in fact live a full day. But they don't apply it like how they supposed to. They just apply it when the camera's on. They just apply it when they around the brothers. But when they by themselves, they the Super Saiyan ninja, man. All right. This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth and honoreth me with their lips. Right, man. They on their knees. They got their hands up on their knees. They all there. I'm talking about hands up praying. You know, but that's all fake, man. You know, Yahweh Shema Shah know whether you sincere or not. You know, but their heart is far from me. They really got a problem with Yahweh Shah, for real. They just know there's protocol to pray to him. You know what I'm saying? But they got an issue with him. You know, because you got these other camps, man. They got an issue with Yahweh Shah, man. But they still say Yahweh Shah. They still do this. But they don't really believe and they don't really worship Yahweh Shah in spirit and in truth. They don't really do that. They say it, but they actions and they fruit show that they not that. You know? But you got it up.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah. So again, when you take a look at what's being taught and how they conduct themselves, then they really show you that whether they really truly believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah or not, man. Okay? Because your countenance your countenance is what shows whether you believe or not, man. And that all falls back on again, like with the teaching, how you present yourself. You know? That's why the men of Great Millstone, we present ourselves a certain way. Like starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, man. We present ourselves a certain way to where you can't really find fault in what's being told to you.
That's right.
You know, because first and foremost, it makes sense, and then on top of that, this truth, it's basically it's simple and it's plain, and there's no twists and turns or basically just puzzle puzzling and you have to put this piece in. No, it won't take all that, man. No, it's simple and to the point, man. That's all it is. All right. And you don't have to do all this you don't have to jump through all these hoops and circles and jump over basically had to hop and skip and do all this nonsense, man, to get the full picture of what's being told to you, man. All right. And that's how this word has always been taught, even going back to Yahweh Shah. Because Yahweh Shah didn't have to, that's why Yahweh Shah known as the unleavened bread. You don't have to do nothing special to it. It's just bread. That's it. It's just presented to you that way. Simple and plain.
That's it.
And that's how Yahweh Shah taught. It was simple and plain.
Simple.
And that's why scriptures speak about it's simple to you got it up.
Golly, man, the spirit hot right
I'll let you bring it out. Because like I said, man, Yahweh Shah, he made it real simple. He made it plain to where a babe can understand. And that's why Yahweh Shah was speaking about the babes. All right? And that's why the babes will inherit the kingdom. Because the babes are the ones that understand these simple sayings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah, that makes sense. Okay? Yeah, you got up.
Sirach 39 and 24. as his ways are plain unto the holy.
Yeah, as his ways are plain to the holy, right? And they're simple and plain, like I said, man. But they're only simple and plain to the holy, which the holy are the ones that are separated from the rest of the world. They're the ones that have been chosen by Yahweh Bashim Shah, all right, to be separated and to be consecrated and towards Yahweh Bashim Shah for his use. All right, the ones that have been regarded as the last, now Yahweh Bashim Shah has taken the ones that are last and put them first. All right, those are the ones that understand that. All right, those are the holy. All right, which again, that word, when you go into the word holy, it means separate. Okay, that's why when you go into the temple, you know, certain things have to be separated and separated from the rest of the temple. You right? That's why you had the holies of holies. That's why you had the tabernacle. It had to be separated from the rest of the temple because that was holy.
Yeah. So
the same thing with the Lord. The way that he's what he's doing within the nation of Israel is that he's separating the priests from the rest of Israel. That's why that's why you see the prophets now. Okay, and with those same prophets that you see, right? They're being made priests unto Yahweh Bashim Shah, and the priests are separated from the rest of Israel, man. All right. That's why when the temple was set up, only the Levites can go into the temple. All right, and the reason why is because the Lord set them up to be the appointed priests of Israel. All right, but now the Lord, and not to get too far off where we're at right now, but now the Lord has opened up that door, so to speak. But now the rest of the tribes can enter into that priesthood, and now they can go into the holies of holies in the temple. All right, and those are the ones that are being made holy. So like the brother's reading right here is that this truth is made plain to them that are holy. In other words, the ones that have entered into that priesthood, now the ones that accepted, the ones that have accepted this truth, now you're able to go into the temple. All right, now you're able to go to the temple, and those are the ones that understand. Those are the ones that understand the truth. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Right. So are they stumbling blocks onto the wicked?
Yeah, so are they stumbling blocks onto the wicked, man. Okay, so the ones that have a malicious soul, like it says in the scriptures, right, concerning them that dwell not in wisdom. All right, they do not understand this truth. All right, it's a stumbling block to them. Okay, it's a stumbling block because in any part of this truth, if they see any part of this truth that's unsavory, so to speak, then that's a stumbling block, man. Okay, this word is not something that we can just pick off, like say for instance, right? Somebody presents you a plate of food, you can't just pick all the good parts of that plate and just leave the rest of it on the plate. Disrespectful, man.
Yeah, for real.
You disrespecting the person that put that food on that plate, man. I'm just using that example, right?
Yeah.
That's how they see it. It's very disrespectful, man. So when the Lord presenting you this food, right? All right, to eat off of, and you just take out all the good parts out, you just leave the rest on the plate, man. That's disrespecting Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. Okay. So, concerning this truth, hey, certain parts of this truth is a stumbling block, man, toward Jacob, But, like the brother was reading, right, about as it is stumbling blocks into the wicked, certain things that make sense to us, it can just be a stumbling block to Jacob, right? That's why it says in what, I think in the book of Sirach, it speaks about where it says that, I'm trying to remember how it goes. It says that, damn man, escaping right now. It speaks about them that, things that have been revealed to us. I'm trying to remember how it goes. Things that are revealed to us can be some things that men cannot understand.
Right. That's right.
Basically things that are simple and plain to us, that we understand can be some things that men just can't understand. You know, the common man just can't put together.
Right.
Case in point, the chariots.
Right.
That can be something that, you know, they just can't understand. They just can't put it together. You know, it can be anything, man. But I'm just bringing out, you know, that example concerning what the brothers read, because that is what's taking place now concerning Israel. You got those that have that malicious soul, like I said earlier, that just can't get into the truth because it's a stumbling block.
Yeah.
All right. But those that are part of the holy, right? That the ones that have set up as the prophets, which have entered into that priesthood, they're the ones that understand. All right. These simple and plain things that are being told to you. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it on that. We can go ahead and jump back to where we were. That was I'm trying to remember where it was at. I think it was in First Corinthians?
Yeah, so 1 Corinthians 15:58.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So jump back to that.
1 Corinthians 15 and 15. No, it was Ephesians.
Ephesians. Okay, yeah.
That's right.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Ephesians chapter I think it was at 6. And verse, I'll just go back to it, verse 11. Ephesians 6 and 11, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashemah Washai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, and like we were speaking about earlier, just to reiterate, is that you have to put on that whole armor to withstand all those wiles. Okay? So, just to bring it all together, is that this whole armor that we're speaking of is true, like we were speaking about earlier. And again, you have to be holy. You have to be a part of the holy to understand the truth, so that you're able to put on that whole armor. You have to have the ability to understand the simple and plain things that Yahweh Bashemah Shai is presented to you, so you're able to put on that armor. So you're able to apply that whole armor on you, so you can withstand all those wiles and traps that we were speaking about. Concerning these pseudo teachers, you know, Jake that's in the entertainment, you know, that prop themselves up to be leaders, social media, just the whole nine. Okay. So once you put on that armor, then you're able to see through all that deception.
Yeah. And
you're able to see through that curtain, so to speak. Okay. And then when it gets critical, when all that fails, concerning Esau and those wiles, right? That's when he's really gonna bring his full force to you, and that's when it's important to keep that armor well suited on you. You know, basically to keep that armor with you, man, because he's going to use each and every single avenue and device to trap you up when those troops are marching up and down these highways and streets, man. And when he locks everything down, that's when that armor has to be kept up with. All right, that's when that armor reaches its full use. So that you're able to get through you're able to maneuver and to navigate through all of that, man. All right. Yeah, you can continue. Was there any more in that definition than wild, or was that it?
I mean, that was all that I seen, but I can go back. Right?
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Ephesians 6 and 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Yeah, so we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. You got Israel that just think that getting, you know, weapons and rifles and AKs and Glocks and all types of ammo and stuff like that, man. You think that's gonna deliver you, man? But yeah, you wrestling against flesh and blood, man. Something that Esau Edom is well suited to do. He's well suited to the flesh. He's been set up through the spirit to be that man that is fleshly and carnal. You know, to be basically not to follow in the spirit. All right. That's why he's known as the wicked. All right. That's why he's known as the devil, like the bro was reading earlier about those snares of the devil. All right. Esau Edom is the one that's setting up those snares, man.
Yep.
All right. He's setting up those legislations and certain laws, draconian laws to trap Israel and to have them hemmed up and taken in efforts to try to capture those that believe in this truth. The part of the hopeful elect. Those are the ones that he's targeting, man. That's why he's doing that. And the rest of Jake, these 2/3 are just collateral. All right. In their efforts to do that. All right. And that's why Esau Edom, when he brings down that great wrath, like it says in Revelation the 12th chapter, the 12th verse, he's going to include all Israel in that wrath, so that he in the hopes to possibly get one of the elect in that. So all you Jakes, you know that you know, basically believe that you're in a good case, or you will, you know, you're well taken care of or well off. You know, you're gonna have a rude awakening, man. Okay, because this is something that Esau Edom has got prepared and ready, man. Like we were speaking about earlier, that sword.
Yep.
At the beginning, that sword that's sharpened and ready to be used and ready to use for that, ready to be used for judgment. Okay. Yeah, you got up.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Yeah, look at that word principality. Yeah, that is what we're really up against. That's why the scriptures speak about this war being a spiritual war. All right, in which your spirit is tried each and every single day concerning this word, and really that's the flesh battling against the spirit, man. But again, you have to be well equipped to battle against the flesh. You know, battle against things that even plays on the flesh. You know, but like I said, this is a carnal man. Esau Edom. You know, he's a carnal man that's well versed in that arena. So you have to be well equipped to battle against that, man, so that you're able to continue to dwell in the spirit, so that you're able to withstand those things. All right. That's why, and that's why Esau Edom that's why Esau is going to end up losing in the end. All right. His fate is already sealed, man. All right. It's already been declared that he is going to concede, and that the victory is going to go to those that are spiritual. Because, like the scriptures say, them that are carnally minded, them with a carnal mind is death. All right, or to be carnal minded is death. All right, but to be spiritually minded is life. All right, and on top of that, everlasting life, man. So that's why those that, since Esau Edom, he's a professional in that arena of being carnally minded, death is waiting on him, man. That's why his fate is sealed. Because that is what he that is his profession. That is what he basically got the leg up on, so to speak. All right. So yeah, you got up.
I have that word principalities. It is Strong's G in the Greek. Strong's G 746. Arche, which is going into the extremity of a thing, that by which anything begins to be, the origin, the active cause, the first place, principality, rule, magistry. In the Strong's definition, various applications of order.
Yeah, various applications of order. Okay, and that order is brought down by a certain entity that's here in the planet Earth, that's ruling over the planet Earth. All right, so the ones that are able to give out those orders, right, and like you're saying, the magistrates, that's those principalities, man. okay, that are set up to bring forth these edicts and things of that nature, man. Okay. So, like the brother was reading concerning that definition, is there more on that?
I was looking up the word magistrate.
Yeah.
And it is going into.
Oh, magistrate. Now, magistrate, I believe, if you go into the etymology.
That's what I'm at.
Oh, yeah, etymology? Okay, yeah, you got it.
A civil officer. This is magistrate. It is in the etymology. It's a 15th century word, 1570s word, and it says a civil officer in charge of administering laws.
Yeah, see that?
That's fire.
Yeah, civil officer that has the ability and power to give out those laws.
Esau.
There you go.
I got Esau written all on it.
But when you go deeper into that word, the beginning of that word is what? Magi.
Yeah, that's it.
Which goes into what? A magician. So that's why you have the magistrate that's here in Babylon the Great, which is all those magicians, those forgers of lies. And that's what magic goes into. It goes into smoke and mirrors. It goes into deception. It goes into illusion.
Yeah.
So when you have the magistrate, though, that's what they're doing. They're putting forth illusions. All right. They're the forger of those illusions and deceptions to try to govern the people by. So again, going to magistrate, like you read in that definition, it speaks about those that have the power to bring down those certain laws. All right, and that's why, and that goes right into Isaiah, where it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees." Because the ones that decree unrighteous decrees is Esau Edom, his current government, his power that he has right now. All right, and it starts with the bankers at the very top. That's basically giving those giving them those laws to govern the people by, you know, basically to run down their agenda, basically to bring out laws concerning their agenda to basically to further. All right, in which their agenda, the main agenda that they have, is to reach the point of being a god. All right, that's why when you read 2 Thessalonians, all right, it speaks about them that prop themselves up as the image of the Most High, showing the people that He is the Most High. In other words, He's trying to put Himself up as the Most High towards these people. All right, you know, and that's why in His pride, you know, and we went into that last week. All right, that's the pride of these devils, man, because they're following that same cycle of these heathens that put themselves up as kings, trying to reach that same point. All right, as like in case of point, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. And that's why the scriptures speak about Pharaoh, king of Egypt. You know. And also another scripture where it says that put forth it's in Isaiah where it speaks about it says put forth I think it says a parable, or put forth I think it says parable towards the Pharaoh, if I'm not mistaken. It's in Isaiah. We can get it real quick just to make sure we're not pushing it. I think it's in Isaiah the 13th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Where it speaks about Pharaoh. It's either Isaiah 13 or 14. You can find it. Look like the show.
Babylon, where it says Isaiah 14:4, it says that thou shalt take up this proverb, what's the king of Babylon? And say, how have the oppressor ceased?
That might be one, but it's another one that speaks about Pharaoh, king of Egypt. But
does it sound like switches?
Yeah. But it's another one though.
Okay. It said,
Pharaoh, king of Egypt. If you can't find it, it's okay. Yeah, we can just hop back.
okay.
But going
But
back.
I got that. Going back to the magistrate, Romans 13.
Oh, you got 13 and 1?
Yep. Down on the verse 4.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Goes into like officer to issue like the laws.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was speaking about earlier, right? About Esau Edom propping himself up to be like the Most High, which is his main agenda. To which that is what these laws that you see is consumed on. He's trying to create. He's trying to be the God of his own world. What he's trying to create. That's why he's making this whole system. That's why he's making this whole system the way it is. And he's going to use the MOTV to include everybody in that world that he's created. That's why you see technology advancing the way it is, because that technology is that avenue that he's using to create that world. All right, and the only way to be immersed into that world is that you have to take the MOTV in order to be integrated into that world. That's why everything is so. That's why everything is based around technology now.
Yeah.
Because that is what he's basing his whole system around. That's why you speak about when you read about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, concerning the image of the beast. All right, which is his whole system. All right. And those that love this image, that love the beast, right? That love this place, they're gonna willingly go into that world. They're really gonna step into that world that Esau's created.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and this scripture is going back to what the elder was bringing out about magistrate, a civil officer in charge of administering laws. I got Romans chapter 13 and verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Yeah, you bring that.
Right, man. And that higher power is Esau Edom, man. Okay? Because he is the one that's put in charge to administer the laws. Not the laws of Yahweh Shema Rashah, but his own laws. Esau got his own laws that he put forth. Those are those unrighteous decrees that Elder Mashah was talking about. For there is no power but of Yahweh Shema Rashah. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh Shema Rashah. So what is that talking about? That's talking about our Lord Yahweh Shema Rashah setting this red ninja up to be a whooping stick for Jake. Because if you give Jake too much rope, Jake gonna hang himself. But Esau gonna be the one pulling on that rope, lifting Jake up by their damn neck, man. Okay? But Yahweh Shema Shah just not gonna do that to any Jake. No, you gotta be doing too much, and you gotta be out here literally rebellious. And then Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna sick Esau on your ass. The whole pit bull of the damn earth, man. All right, and even I look at a pit bull at a higher regard, but it say, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of Yahweh Shema Shah. So let's just say an Edomite tell us to pack up our stuff and get the fuck out of here. The smart thing to do is to pack up our stuff and get the fuck out of here, okay? Because Esau gonna call the bigger Esau, which got a badge and a gun, and they are gonna smoke you out. Okay, that's just how that goes. Okay, because why? You resisted the power. Okay, and man, that's why the Lord called us worms. Because we don't have power. A worm is defenseless. A worm needs, a protective presence because it's, fragile. And you can man, you could just stomp on the damn worm. A worm also have a beginning and an end, But it says, and they that resist shall receive themselves damnation. Right, man? You can get put to death. You can get locked up. All of the above, so to speak. All right, you are going to be subject to because you have resisted the power of Yahweh Shema Shah. And Yahweh Shema Shah will send something your way just to test you and see if you're gonna, to see are you gonna apply these scriptures? For it says, for rulers are not a terror to good works. You hear that? So if you out here living right, you ain't got nothing to worry about. All right. But to the evil, wilt thou, when not be afraid of the power, do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Right. So if you living right, you're gonna do right, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you living wrong, you're gonna do wrong, and the Lord gonna slap the shit out of you with Esau Edom. Point blank period is very simple. For he is the minister of Yahweh Shema Washad. Okay, so that's going into service, servant. So yes, Esau Edom is in fact a servant of Yahweh Shema Washad, but on the left hand side. Okay, it's very simple. For he is the minister of Yahweh Shema Washad to thee for good, right? Because Esau is that sword. And if you act up, the Lord gonna give you a whooping. That don't mean that Yahweh Shai gonna take off his belt like Pootie Tang and whoop your ass. No, he's gonna send the most vile, the most trifling, the most base man your way, and Esau gonna smoke you out because he's a wild animal by nature any damn way, and and lawless. So he gonna have his way with you, man. All right, he gonna whoop your ass, man. Okay, and Esau like to whoop your ass with a paper and a pen. That's how Esau whoop your ass nowadays, with laws. Okay, and then he just lock your ass up and do it, and look, swallow the key, and just leave your ass in there, man. That's just how Esau rolled. Okay. But he is, in fact, a servant of Yahweh Shema Washad on the left-hand side to carry out judgment. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. You hear that? To all you Israelites that ain't living right, be afraid. Because you got judgment coming your way. Man, Lord, for he that beareth not the sword in vain. Esau ain't never bared the sword in vain. Every time Esau lift that sword up, it was for a fucking reason. And look, he even do that now. When Esau up a gun on somebody, it's for a reason. It ain't just for whatever reason he may conjure up, but it's a reason behind it. But look though, ultimately that reason came from Yahweh Shema Washad to implant in that man's head to carry out that judgment because you wasn't living right, For he is the minister, you hear that once again, of the Lord, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that do evil. So look, man, this truth ain't nothing to play with. All right, this truth ain't nothing to play with. Yahweh Shema Washad is for doggone show nothing to play with, man. And if you act up, if you go contrary to what our Lord say, then he gonna get Esau on you, man. Point blank period. That same officer, okay, that is gonna administer these unrighteous decrees. He's gonna send him to you. But you got it, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the Lord's whipping stick, man. To whip Jake. And that's the thing about it, man, is that Yahweh Shema Washad, even in times past, has sent other nations, these heathens, to basically put hell on Jake, man. All right, but in this time, Esau Edom has been appointed to be that main weapon that the Lord is going to use, because again, Esau Edom, he has been identified to be the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. He has been appointed that by the Lord Yahweh Shema Washad. He's been appointed that a lot to do that. So that is the perfect weapon. That is the perfect nation to use against, to basically bring down this judgment on Israel, 2/3 of our people, man. Okay? Because like the brother's going to, man, that this man is lawless. It's fair game with Esau.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants to do. Why? Because this is his kingdom. This is his rulership, man. So he can do whatever the hell he wants to do, man. So that's why when we keep speaking about that the day of trouble, especially Jacob's trouble, right? We keep saying over and over again, but you don't understand that. Look, Esau, this is his playground, man. This is his place. This basically he has a jurisdiction over this place. You know, this is his rulership, man. So he's able to just do anything. But like the brother's going to, right? He does not bear that sword in vain. You know, Esau Edom doesn't bear that sword for no reason, man. There's a reason why. That's why you see. That's why whenever you see Jake get in certain situations with Esau, there's a reason why. Because Jake is going the hell off. You know. To a regular person, they don't see it that way. They see it like, oh, Esau Edom's
taking on the black
man.
Yeah.
That's how they see it as, man. No, man, the Lord sent Esau to do that, man.
Yep.
Sent Esau on Jake, man, to judge them. All right. And also on top of that, the Lord set it up in this time now because we're at the end. Because again, like we said at the very beginning, the Lord has centered this whole thing around Jacob and Esau. All right. So that's why you see Esau in the position that he is now. Okay. Yeah, you got up.
Psalms 37 and verse 28. Yep. For the Lord Yahweh loveth judgment.
Yeah. That's good. Man. Scriptures like that, man, when you read it, you really have to, that really, basically sinners, basically bring, keeps your foot on the ground. Man.
Yeah.
Because knowing that Yahweh about Shema loving judgment, man, and it tells you that those are one of the things that he delights in.
Yeah.
That's his delight, man. He delights in judgment, man. He delights.
Damn.
This is what he finds enjoyment in, man. Because he's the judge, and that's what a judge do. He brings out those different judgments, and the thing about it is that that's why that really brings home the scripture in Ecclesiastes 12 chapter, like we referenced earlier. Mm-hmm. Because when everything is basically when we're at the very last end of this man's kingdom, and then the Lord sends out Esau Edom to basically do his job. That's when the Lord's going to dish out those judgments. All right. Yeah.
Call all y'all bunch of our shot. Man.
The Lord going to send out Esau Edom to bring forth those judgments. And rightfully so, man. Like you was reading about earlier, it says that this man does not bear the sword in vain, and everything that Jacob has done all the way up to this point they are worthy to receive what Esau Edom has prepared for these people, man. That measure is filled on what type of judgment that they're gonna get. And you know what? Since we at that point, you got something?
It was just a lamb back.
Okay, grab that and then go straight to Sirach.
Okay.
Experience.
Great adventure. 2nd Ezra 5:42, and he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring. Right, man. That's constant. All the way around. And the Lord love that, man. Okay? See, the Lord like a nigga getting his head bust wide open where his brains look like slushy on the ground. Like ground beef and water in the damn blender, man. Y'all but Shema Shah love that. Membranes and shit all on the ground. He love it. He is loving it. Okay? Because the scriptures go into what? In the book of Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name, Okay? That's why Yahweh Shema Shah trying to build us up through the spirit to the, to the point where we can be able to stand in this arena and stand in the battlefield, man. Okay? Because we're going to see a lot of death around us, man. Okay? And to be honest, the prophets is numb to that shit. You know, the Lord got us numb to death and numb to all that. Cause look at where we at. We in the valley, you know, so we're in the valley of shadow of death. You know, it just haven't got to the point where you seeing dead bodies all over the ground simultaneously now. But the Lord show us every day, like on the news. You know what I'm saying? These damn fucking websites like Deep Gore and all this other type of shit, where you see really people getting judged. Okay, so if you want to build some fear in your heart, go on Deep Gore and just watch all of the people, you know what I'm saying, that our Lord have, you know, judged, man. Okay, because that site is about Yahweh Shai and on like all the deaths that he have green lighted. Okay, and his judgment is like a ring. So just imagine how much judgment he is going to put on this place. That's why the scriptures go into travail upon woman with child, because that's the judgment that's going to come to Babylon the Great. It's going to be constant, just like the book of Amos, the 5th chapter, I believe the 19th verse, where it was going into, you know what I'm saying, you fled from a lion and you met a bear, and you fled from the bear, you leaned your hand on a wall and a serpent bit you. That's that ring. That's that constant judgment. Jake ain't gonna catch a break during Jacob's trouble. Jake ain't getting no break, because Jake love breaks. And when Jake break, they break. Okay? So Jake ain't gonna catch no break in Jacob's trouble, because honestly, they catching a break right now. You see these wicked niggas, they selling all this fentanyl and selling all this dope and all that, and they don't get caught, and they still out here getting all this money and buying all this diamond teeth and buying all this damn jewelry, and you know what I'm saying, man, they niggified the Cybertruck now. They got rims on it, and you know, wrap paint and all this other type of shit with all the slap in the car, and they got all that money off blood. They got all that money off death. And they out here riding, talking about some God bless me. What the hell? Come on, man. They gonna catch a major L in Jacob's trouble. And look, all of them Jakes gonna be perplexed, because they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't put a money phone on their ear and they can put the money on their arm and shit. They ain't gonna be able to do that no more. They gonna be showing off their social credit score. Like, look, man, I got this social credit score. They gonna be like that. They would have show off, you know what I'm saying, the fake money in their little account. You know, Jake gonna find a way to stunt, believe that. Okay? But you can't stunt when you on fire. You can't stunt when you got a damn warhead on top of your head. You can't stunt then. They not even gonna be thinking about stunting. They're gonna be wondering, Lord, why you leave me down here? You know? That's that gnash of the teeth, man. You know, but
yeah, the land back I was saying, that's why the scriptures speak about the Lord. What the Lord despises the most is a poor man that's proud.
Yep.
That's one of the things that's one of the things that the Lord despises heavily, man. A poor man, which means a man that don't have any power. So here it is. You got our people. They don't have any power. You know, we don't have power in this current kingdom. You know. But here it is, you're proud. Yeah. You're trying to stunt. And you're trying to stunt in Esau's kingdom. Here it is, you a slave.
Yeah.
Still got to go to work Monday. Here you trying to stunt, man.
You got to go to work Monday stunting.
You know what I mean?
Man.
You still got to pay your damn taxes and shit.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, you trying to stunt like, yeah, look at me, man. Look what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like,
the time that we gonna stunt is when we in the kingdom.
Yeah, that's the only time. That's the only time you really
you want to stunt.
Yeah, that you want to stunt in, man. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to stunt in Esau's kingdom, man. You ain't doing much, man. You really just showing, you know, you just showing how solid you are.
Most definitely.
You know.
Most definitely.
Because you're not dwelling in wisdom. You don't have it all together, man. Okay. Really, the reason why they're doing that in itself is because they've been so downtrodden for so long that they'll just find anything to find, you know, some type of to basic glory over, man, something to glory themselves over, because they've been beaten down for so long. And when they finally find something, they just go overboard with it. know. But that's the state of Israel right now. And anything that they can find, put their hands into, they'll just take it and just run 5 miles with it. Run a marathon with it. You know? It can be anything, man. Because that's how beat down our people are. You know, they're beaten down spiritually, physically, and mentally, man. On all levels. And they show it each and every single day. In the works that they do. And wherever they get into. Okay? Yeah, you can go ahead,
Jeremiah 4 and verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. And they have none understanding.
Yeah, that's right, man. They are sottish children and they have none understanding, man. Because when you go into that word sottish, it means stupid. You know, to be an idiot. Okay?
Yep.
And that's how 2/3 of our people operate, man. They operate off of silly shit, man. You know, basically stuff that has no meaning, no value. You know, when it comes to life, you know, it comes to things and how to preserve life and how to continue to live, and you know, things of this nature, man. They don't know anything about that, man, because they don't hold it in high regard. That's why we quoted earlier, right, in Ecclesiastes, that our folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in low place. Because folly, they follow after that folly, you know. And it's all coming full circle, because what contributes to that is those same leaders, like you said earlier, that promote that.
Yeah.
Okay. See that? Spirit, man. And again, that's why like the brothers read, man, is that our people are sottish. Because that is what these leaders promote. They promote things that are sottish. They promote things that are foolish. You know, that folly, like we were saying earlier. All right, and they have none understanding. Okay, so continue on. I'll explain it more.
They are wise to do evil.
See, they are wise to do evil. You are wise, knowing how to break down a brick.
Man.
You know, you can.
That's the spirit. Times 2. Call out.
You know the ins and outs of breaking down a brick. You know the ins and outs of how to scam somebody. You know, you are an expert on how to measure out grams and shit, and things of that nature. But when it comes to the ways, when it comes to the ways of Yahweh Bashim Shai and how to live according to these words that he's put forth, that's a gulf. You know, it's a huge gulf between that, man. You know, because they don't have any knowledge on that. They don't have any knowledge on how to really live, man. How to really live. You know, that's why we keep saying over and over again when you speak about Babylon the Great, this ain't living. You know, this ain't living. This ain't it, man. All right.
Yeah.
Because everything around you pertains to death. Yeah. All right. And that's why when they get into these things that Babylon has presented to them, they're just ultimately going to lead them to the grave. Okay. So like the brother just read, it says they are wise to do evil. So they are really wise to do evil, and they know how to commit it. And they know how, and they're slick with it too, man. Think about it, man. Like the ancient world, right? When you had Israel that was literally committing wickedness, they were literally going off willingly, and they'll have a sacrifice ready to go. They have a lamb. Yep. They have like right there, just wait.
Yep.
And they'll go off and like commit adultery or whatever, and then they'll come back and then they'll sacrifice to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, knowing that they were gonna do that in the first place. They plan that out. See that? That's
premeditated wickedness.
That's what I'm saying. They're wise to do evil.
Man.
Slick, man. Jake is slick. That's why the Lord cut all that shit off, man.
Yeah.
He made it now to where it's only a straight and narrow that you got to go down to be preserved.
Yep.
To live, man. You know. Now you got to walk that straight and narrow now. You can't go any other way. You know, you can't climb up any other way into the kingdom. You know, you can't climb up through the window or nothing like that. No, you got to go through the door. And what's that door is Yahweh Shah, man. All right. So, you know, that's the only way to get in through Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
Now, and if you're going up some other way, you are known as what? A thief and a robber, a criminal. All right. Yeah, you got it, right?
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Yeah, to do good, they have no knowledge, man. So the things pertaining to righteousness, they don't know anything about that, man. Even them that proclaim they know righteousness by holding a service every single Sunday in these holy houses, man. Proclaiming that you know righteousness, but here it is, there are the same ones that promote the same folly. That no different than what these other Israelites entertainment do, man. You know, because it's the same rallying cry, so to speak. It's the same doctrine that they teach. Is that to basically to live like a ninja, man, and disregard the words of Yahweh Bashmal Shah entirely, man. Because now, no matter what you do, as long as you show up to service every Sunday and give your tithes and offering, that's it. And they believe that they're covered, man. But on the inside, you're full of death. You know, what's in that inner man is nothing but death and destruction, man. Filthiness. You know, things that are corrupt. All right? Because Yahweh Bashmal Shah looks at the inward man. And if that inward man is filthy, you're not going to get into this ceremony. You're not going to be inducted into the kingdom, man. That's why that parable concerning that cup and that platter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to clean the inside of that cup and that platter. All right, so that the outward man so that the outward appearance can be made clean. All right. And also, another one. It speaks about Israel, those wicked Israelites being compared to whited sepulchres, which appear elaborate and fabulous on the outside. And the inside of that sepulchre is full of dead man's bones. You know? So no matter how you cut it, whether it's these harlot houses or entertainment, anything, man, it's still promoting that same doctrine, which is to rebel against Yahweh Bashmal Shah. That's it. That same rebellion. Okay? Yeah, you got it.
Romans chapter 2 and verse 28. For he is not a Jew which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision which is outward in the flesh. Right, man. So you know what I'm saying? You got Israelites outwardly, you know what I'm saying? They they may, like appear like they got it all, man. You know, they got the congregation, they got the fly garments, they got the beautiful women, they got everything going on for themselves, so-called, but inwardly they're filthy, you know. That's why that parable was very important, man, about cleaning the inside of that cup, because the outside of that cup, you can sell the outside of it. The outside is shiny, it looked brand new and all of that, still got the sticker on it. But the inside of that cup, it got cobwebs in it, coffee stains, it got, roaches in it, dirt, grime, But that's your inward man, That's how nasty your inward man is, man, See, the Lord don't care about the outward appearance. He cares about what's going on the inside. What type of man are you? What type of woman are you towards them, man? Okay? Are you a firm believer or not? See, you could one up a brother, but you can't one up Yahweh Shema Shah. They know when you bullshit, man. All right? But he is a Jew, which is one inwardly, right? And how can you be a Jew inwardly? How? What's the process? First of all, you got to consider your ways and stop playing. Stop playing and consider your ways and repent every day. You don't just only repent on the Day of Atonement and then on Passover, you got the Passover spirit and you in the right spirit, and then the day after Passover, you go back to being fearless. Like, what? Like, what's the point? The same bullshit. And look, honestly, all jokes aside, man, you really don't want to be a repeat offender with Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Just repenting over the same stuff. When are you gonna get better at it?
Yeah, it says him that is often reproved, harden his neck.
Harden his neck, you know, and then you're gonna be destroyed beyond remedy, man. You know, because if if you constantly got to keep getting reproved, and you constantly that repeat offender that always got to get your ass cussed out by the elders, the Lord is just gonna kick you out the camp, bug you out, and something bad gonna happen to you swiftly. Whether you gonna make it self-inflicted or somebody's gonna afflict it onto you. Okay? All right, and look, man, just because we in Great Millstone don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit. You know, because we still on this side and we still dealing with everything on this side. Right, we are still being tested. So that means that you gotta follow after the order. Matter of fact, man, let me get that.
Yeah, and also too, yeah, like you still being tested. It's like when you're in a race, man. Like, and then you know you at the last lap, and you just decide to like chill out.
Yeah.
You know. Decide to be like, pump your fist in there, like, yeah, I did it.
Man.
And meanwhile, somebody,
like you fought the good fight.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, somebody come up behind you and beat you, basically run right past you, man.
Yeah.
And you lost the race.
Yeah. Man.
You know.
And in hindsight, I that's them taking their own crown.
Yeah.
You know, because the scriptures go into that, like, let no man take thy crown. See, the problem with Jake is that Jake take their own crown.
Take it off.
You know, right. They'll take off the crown and everything and try to go ahead and call themselves getting a water break. And the only ones that really deserve a water break is the elder apostles, man. And they ain't never took no water break. But if anybody is gonna get a water break, it's them folk. If it's anybody. But I got Hebrews 13 and 17 in the NLT. Obey your spiritual leaders and do what they say. This is a commandment. The Lord is specifically telling you what to do. That's a commandment. Obey your spiritual leaders and do what they say. Why? Because our elders are operating through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shema Shah. They not in that position for no damn reason. Yahweh B'Shema Shah ordained them to be there. Okay? So if you're being often reproved and you stiffen your neck, because in the book of Tobit, the 4th chapter, the 18th verse, it tells you to to roughly paraphrase it, not to despise the Lord's counsel. You know, because if you despise the Lord's counsel, that's judgment coming to you, man. It says, obey your spiritual leaders and do what they say. Their work is to watch over your soul. So if you want some bullshit, and then an elder got to get on your ass about it, say the water, because they didn't have to say nothing. Yahweh Shema Shah didn't have to put the spirit on that brother to rebuke you. And shit, man, like that rebuke can be to where you about to cry, because I know I got rebuked like that to where I wanted to cry sometimes. But shit, man, you better take it on the chin and be thankful, because that's mercy that the Lord is giving you a heads up of what's finna happen if you keep going down this same damn road. He telling you to go right, and Jake keep going left. He said go right. And now the Lord put the spirit on the elders to tell you to go right. So if you detour and go left, that's your ass, Mr. Postman, every single time. And the Lord can do it by kicking you out the camp, bugging you out, and something bad gonna happen to you, man. You know? And it says, their work is to watch over your souls, and they are accountable to Yahweh Shema Washad. Give them reason to do this with joy and not with sorrow. Right. Don't make the prophet's job harder than what it already is. I mean, come on now. We already got to deal with the elements. We got to deal with this and that. Esau, Edom, the world, all of that. So don't make our job hard. Just listen, say kind, and then, you know what I'm saying? You know, at the moment you get that information, apply it. Don't fight the spirit. Like, don't fight it. Because the moment you fight it, the Lord gonna knock your ass out. That would certainly not be for your benefit, right? Because if the prophets have to do this out of sorrow and not joy, only thing that man of the Lord got to do is cry out. And you know, and shit, man, and a lot of times, that man of the Lord really don't even have to cry out. Because the Lord can listen to that man's spirit groan. And the scriptures go into that. You know what I'm saying? That you don't have to cry out to the Lord sometimes, man. Like, the Lord can listen to your spirit groan and react right off that. You know? So it ain't in your benefit to piss the prophets off in the middle of them teaching you in sincerity and in truth and giving you the proper resolution for your issue, you know, and you just fight it and you just be very rebellious and you just don't give a damn. Okay, that is when you get, you know, destroyed beyond recovery. The Lord gonna do something to you, because mind you, we already went back and said that, you know, so that Yahweh Shema shall love judgment. So the Lord is gonna circle back, okay, and he is gonna give you a very harsh judgment for you not listening, and hopefully that'll get the picture when you in the spirit realm. Because a lot of people, they go to the spirit realm because they just really out here doing too much. But a lot of times it be that mouth. That's why the Lord tell you what, you know what I'm saying, that you'll be judged for every idle word that men shall speak, roughly paraphrasing. So you got to watch what you're saying out here, man, and watch your thoughts. Even if you have a thought, you know what I'm saying, about a brother or like a prophet, the Lord will fuck you up. So you got to be careful out here, man. You're supposed to be on eggshells. This is the place prepared for Yahweh Shema Washad. Right here. This is a place to serve a prison sentence. This ain't to motherfucking YOLO it up and, you know what I'm saying, have 20 bitches on a damn fucking tour bus, man. What is you talking about? Like, what? You supposed to be low. You supposed to, to be contrite, have a crushed spirit, feel bad for what we did. Because we are far away from home, Dorothy. Last time I checked. We a long way from Yasher Allah. Okay? The closest thing to Israel we got is the brothers. That's it. Otherwise, where are you at? You know? But you got it at.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's why it's so important to basically to remain. You know, basically when it comes to this truth, because this is where it's better to remain in the light. You know, basically in the prison of Yahweh Shema, man, because really that's the best case scenario. You know, and it may be things that you'll look at and it's like and think that, you know, it's something that just there to destroy you, because that's not the Lord's intentions, man. He's not. Hey, the scriptures say what? It's not in the Lord's intentions for you to burn. You know, so these things that are set up, you know, it's not there for you to burn. It's for you to get right. You know, to correct yourself. You know, get corrected. You know, get disciplined. You know, discipline is not an easy thing, man. You know, that's strenuous. That's strenuous work, man. You know, and it takes a lot. And it takes a lot of ass whoopings.
Yeah.
You know, to get to reach the point of being disciplined, man. You know, and a lot of beatdowns and a lot of, you know, knockouts, man. But you have to endure that, okay? And observe and to look at where you fail and not do it again. You know, that's how you learn. You know, you learn by doing. Okay.
Yeah.
You learn by doing. You don't learn just by, you know, just watching from the sideline and just kick it, you know.
Nah.
Try to watch, you know, basically watch everything and, you know,
Right.
and stuff like that. No, man, you have to
Yeah.
live it, man. You have to do it, you know. You have to put your body into it, man.
Yeah.
You know. Cause that's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna learn. That's the only way you're gonna be able to be brought up to. Yeah, see that? That's the only way you're gonna be able to be disciplined. You know. Just how it's like, hey, just like physical fitness. You know. You can't just, you know, you can't just eat a certain thing for a certain time and think that, you know, it's gonna do all this. You know, a drastic change to the body. You know. Ozempic. You know, you can't Ozempic your way into the kingdom, man. All right, you can, man. You can't Ozempic your way into the kingdom, bro. That's not how this works. All right, it's not just one pill you take and you do it. No, man. It's gonna have to take a lot of work to do that, man. All right. But yeah, man, we'll go ahead and close it down on that note. You know, and like we said, concerning this truth, man, is that you have to be prepared to face this the force that Esau Edom is coming with by applying that armor, like we were saying at the beginning. Okay, and to make sure you maintain that armor, you keep it on at all times. Okay. And the way to do that is to, like we said earlier, remain this truth. All right, so that armor can be kept up with, man, and so you be able to keep the armor all the way up until all hell breaks loose, man. Okay, so that you be able to withstand everything that Esau Edom is about to bring to us by way of these troops, man, and these armies that he got set up in these legislations and these draconian laws that he has prepared to overtake our people and to bring back that insurrection. All right, but this time it's going to be a time to where it's not going to be compared to any other major event that took place in history, man. Pursuant to Daniel the 12th chapter. All right, this is going to be the time to where everything is going to come to a close. All right, and it's going to come to a dramatic close. That's why the Lord is setting everything up right now to be that dramatic close. All right, to be basically be to the point to where it's gonna go down in history. All right, and it's gonna be recorded, and this is where the whole world is gonna witness this. This is gonna be a world event. All right, and it's gonna be published and televised to all these other nations. Basically be the scene of great judgment, man. Okay. So yeah, man, and that's why we say, look, maintain that armor, because the ride that we're about to go into, man, the ride that you're about to embark on, what you're about to see and hear and experience, it's going to be a life-changing thing, man. It's going to be a life-changing event, man. Life as you know it right now is not going to be the same. Okay? It's not going to be the same thing where you can just, you know, willingly go about, you know, this and that, man. No, man, this is going to be a time where your whole mentality has got to change at that point. Your whole mentality is going to change. All right, you're going to be basically be in a certain another mode of thinking at that point. All right, it's no longer, you know, just getting by. It's going to be surviving, surviving the next day, surviving the next hour. You know. But in order to do that, man, you gotta keep on that armor. Okay? So with that, man, we're gonna head and close. Once again, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, by Hashem. Once again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. Still continue to feed the flock to the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Shai. Also as well as Shalom. Much to honors as well to the hope elect. Is also doing the same thing, this work, and also continuing to further this ministry and spread this gospel of good news unto the other members of the hope elect in our faith, true sincerity, and also in our charity. That would be Shalom.
Shalom.
Until next time.